Welcome back, everybody. We've got another Magic Arena daily quest to knock out today. This one, I had to actually re-roll because it was red or blue spells, and I thought of a deck. Not really thought of a deck, but I was inspired to create a deck around a certain card that I have wanted to see work, but I couldn't figure out how to make it work in standard because in my head I was sort of fixated on one thing. So let's take a look-see here. Name of the deck is not Gruel's 2.0, it's Smothering Centaurs. Here's what we're looking at. Starting at the top, working our way down, 3 Revitalize, 2 Negate to make everything stick. Depose, Deploy. We'll get to the reason why Deploy is so much better than it actually looks. First step, tap and draw a card. This helps us survive. Deploy creates the Thopters and gains a little bit of life. Growth Spiral for the ramp, Gift of Paradise for the ramp, because actually getting there is very important in this deck. Plus, this is an enchantment. Absorb to survive again into the late game. Settle the Wreckage and Cleansing Nova for board wipes to, again, get us further in the game. 2 Chemister's Insights, 2 Emergency Powers, and the Emergency Powers go with the Smothering Tithe. So, get a Smothering Tithe in play. Hopefully cast an Emergency Powers. If not, just build up a few and try to do your best to control the board. You don't need a whole lot, but this will help. I might up this by 1. We'll see. I have not played a single game with this. It may be good. It may be bad. We'll figure out. But yeah, Rampage of the Clans. This is where it's at right here, folks. So the Emergency Powers in this deck, I don't need to use it as I don't need to cast it with Addendum. I should, if possible, cast it with Addendum when I've got extra mana to use. But if I cast it on their turn, I'm going to have 7. There's a 99% chance I'm going to have at least 7 artifacts that come from this. Because I'm not going to cast it unless I have Smothering Tithe in play. So that's going to create 7 artifacts. Then I can Rampage of the Clans, destroying all the artifacts created by Smothering Tithe, and boom, game over. Now, what do I feel like this deck is going to have a hard matchup against? Probably, well, Settle the Wreckage if I play it correctly, because you can't board sweep instant speed aside from Settle the Wreckage. Sorry, I got a little yawn here. I just woke up not too long ago. Yeah, I don't think Mono Red's going to be too bad. We have a lot of life gain, and that was kind of why I put these specific cards in here. The Revitalize, Deploy, Gift, and Absorb. It's a pretty good package against the red. Control. I mean, Control's just going to counter anything relevant. But the thing about Control is they generally don't care about Smothering Tide. They're not going to see it as all that relevant. And if they go to tap out, once they tap out during the turn, I can Rampage into turn. Hopefully that'll get us some power and toughness on the board that they'll have to deal with. I just gotta... It's all about timing, I think, but we'll see, I suppose. But maybe I won't even play up against Control. Maybe I'll just get stomped down within 4 turns by Mono Red all day. I guess we'll have to find out. Sorry, I'm very much just waking up now, and I apologize. I should have probably waited a bit to record. But what can I say? I was actually excited by a deck. Okay. We have part of what we need here. I like it, though. I mean, I don't necessarily have to use this on turn 4. I could use it to survive, so let's see what we've got. I have no idea how this deck's going to draw or play out, so... Alright, commune with dinosaurs. Let's see what they reveal. Sort of makes our next few plays. Okay, we're playing against Gruel, clearly, so probably going to try and come out the gates pretty quickly. Gift of Paradise will most likely be our next play. Unless I were to draw a blue-green source. Okay, we're playing Naya. Alright. Cleansing Nova, I guess, is a weakness of ours, too. Let's just go ahead and run that out. I'm not too scared of their 3-drops. Not with the Cleansing Nova in hand. Sure. This is the Mono Commune with Dinosaurs deck. You get a nice for casting that 3 times in a row. And getting all lands. Okay. And playing all of the lands that you get. Champion. Trooper, I tell ya. Yeah, let's just do this. No reason to worry too much about the turn 4 play. What can it be? A Goreclaw, I guess? No? Or a Nothing Claw? That's the other option. Alright. We've got mana. 4 days. I do kind of wish it had tapped that instead of the white mana. There's an Alpha Regisaur. You got it. Alright. Gonna attack. Oh, wait. I gotta allow him to attack. Then yes. Yes, you're gonna attack. You have got it. Let's Revitalize. I just want to get a land. Or not. Or not. No need for a land. Depending on what he plays, hopefully it's something that we don't want to counter. I'm going to let him attack here. I'm not going to cast Settle here. I'll just take the 7. I got plenty of life. I want him to go land and then like Carnage Tyrant. Migration. Oh, migration. Yeah, I mean, there we go. Land. Well, we need to hit our Smothering Tithe at some point, so I'm just going to pass with double Absorb up now. Attack for 7, go to 12. Let's see what he plays. Nothing pre-combat with 8 mana. Taking 7. Oh yeah, there he is. There's our boy. Resolves. Alright, perfect time for that too. Go ahead and destroy all creatures. Now, Absorb is looking pretty good unless he's got another Carnage Tyrant, in which case we've got Settle the Wreckage for the next one. Yep, that's fine. Alright, we can Chemisters too to hit land. There we go, hit land. I kind of want a Growth Spiral too. No. Let's do this. If he attacks, I will Settle to get another Carnage Tyrant out of here. Ooh, nice. Okay, that works. You got it, buddy. Attack for 3. I'll take 3. Pass the damage. I don't want to Chemisters and throw anything away. I'm just going to Growth Spiral, see what we get here. Perfect. And then my turn. Tithe. Will it be good enough? Guess we will find out. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to be doing right now. Probably not, right? Yeah, I mean, he's got to play, he's got to attack and allow me, he can just attack with 2 of them, I guess. I don't know what he's going to do. Regisaur Alpha. I cannot counter that and Settle the Wreckage, can I? Nope. But I can counter it, and then and then just die. Okay. So yeah, I've got to allow that. And I've got to really hope to draw. Alright, we'll settle here to survive, obviously. Because I really don't... He's got 1,000,000 lands in play. I don't care if it's 1,000,000 plus 3. Ho! Looky there. Game 3. Alright, Smothering Tithe is not what we needed to see here. Technically we're at 11, but I have this strange feeling we will die anyway. Let's hit the Tithe. Because we can depose if necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I don't know that he cares about us having these either, but he's got tons of mana now, so he probably will pay it. Yeah. We still have 4 in play. Pass to attackers. Tap him, draw a card. Although I guess there was an argument for going the other way with it, creating the 2 creatures. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 7. Chemister's into turn, pitching that. I really want to hit emergency powers if possible. That would be Gur 8. Or not. Or not. Maybe hit it here? Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Okay, let us do this. That works. And I will put, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Really? Yeah, man, this game is pretty well going to be over for you at this point, I'm afraid. Alright, got 10 of them now. I think we can just settle here. I'm going to hold up, yeah, because if he has something like a burn spell, I'd rather negate it. Are you really going to pay for it? I didn't think so. That is fine. I am not going to counter it. 2 attackers. Get settled, son. I need to draw my Rampage. I just realized that we shuffled that away because I'm, you know, boy, we had to. We had no choice. Enters the battlefield. If you cast it from your hand, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures. Totally cool. Lightning Strike, face for 3. Migration. Okay, he's got another Carnage Tyrant in hand, huh? Yeah, I mean, you can get your lands. I don't really care. My turn. Cleansing Nova. Right on schedule. We got 2 of them now. I like it. I'm just going to Growth Spiral. Nah, I'll do that into turn. Might want a Chemister's Insight instead. Alright, that is mana he can't use this turn. It is fine, it resolves. He's not going to do much else this turn, is he? Llanowar Elves. They resolve too. Yeah, I think we can Chemisters here. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. That might be the game, folks. Passed into combat. Unfortunately, got to do it this way, but Get on in. Next to damage. Good game. For the life of me, I cannot believe that worked. I just can't believe it worked. Like I'm actually at a bit of a loss that that worked as well as it did. That was fun. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm so very tempted to end the video there because of how well that went. But oh man. I might have to put a disclaimer down in the comment or down in the description stating whether or not you should watch the rest of the video because it might not get any better from here. I like this hand. It's not fantastic. I'd love to draw a land that comes into play. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That does come into play untapped. Duh. Nice. Please be a Gates deck. Those are super slow. Growth Spiral. Enters tapped. We'll play... Make sure we've got all of the manas. Let's go ahead and get Smothering Tithe out while they can't use counter spells. Does he pay it? I bet he does. This turn they don't do much usually. He's thinking about it. Wow. We've just negated an entire turn of theirs that they probably weren't going to do anything anyway. Oh yeah. Into an absorb? I'll take it. Now he's going to let it go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. It resolves. You gain life. Circuitous route. That is fine. Because Gates Ablaze is not an instant, and I do not fear it in the slightest. Settle the Wreckage. Another fine one for me. Pass it back. Settle is great against the Gate Colossus. Hydroid Curasis. Yeah, I think I can actually just absorb that one. He'll draw the cards. Do I want to absorb it? I mean, I do, don't I? Yeah. No reason not to. Yeah, there we go. That's all it takes, really. I don't know if he realizes that he was still going to draw cards and gain life, or if he just knows that the control matchup is very difficult for Gates, but... Alright, 2 for 2! New tier 1 deck in Standard, ladies and gentlemen. No. I need to stop getting cocky, because I'm about to get put in my place by this guy, by Hedon. Not the most exciting hand at all. Double Rampage. I can't keep that. Not with Double Rampage. This is not a lot better, actually. But it does have both of our pieces. Yeah, actually, I think I can do okay with this. And now we hit the mono red, which is the least likely to be won with this hand. Well, I don't know. We still have the chance to draw stuff. We'll see what happens. The Ashino. Turn 1 shock was weird. I'm guessing next turn it's going to be some burn spell plus G2 Lava Runner attack for 4. Well, there's the lightning. Maybe double Lava Runner. Double lightning. Okay. Well, deploy might get him a little bit, but we'll see. Gotta take it. Block away. I'll take a land here. Enters tapped. Smothering Tithe. No attacks. I'd rather leave him back as a blocker. I don't really plan to allow that to keep going. Or, I mean, I don't plan to allow it to do much after 1 turn. Alright, he is just going straight burn, so I'm glad I drew that. Still passing. I don't want his smotherers, his... I don't want his hasters to get in there. Alright, he drew something. Alright, Lava Runner is playable. Yeah, I'll take 2. Pyromancer again. It resolves. Let me see what he draw here. Alright. He's probably going to burn me out here. Not with an Absorb in hand, though. I think I actually can pull the game out here. Pass 2 attackers. Green. Green. Make a bunch of dudes. Block. Block. Yeah! Get some red! Even had the Absorb backup. You know, that worked out really well. This is a short video so far. It's only been 3 games and we have won them pretty handily. Let's keep going. I want to get at least 30 minutes out of it. But I hate to mess up a winning streak. But, I mean, it's got to be done. We've got to show where the weaknesses of the deck. And maybe old Knob Gobbler over here. I'm going to keep this even though we don't have a green source because we can draw into one. And we still have Depose deploy if we need to just get the extra draw going. Alright, this is probably going to be that bad matchup. I'm going to go ahead and play this now. Probably looking into a Thought Erasure here. Maybe not. Pass. Really? Okay. I'm going to Revitalize. Gain that life back. Green source. That's a green source. Pay 2 life. Here we go. Here comes the Thought Erasure. Psychic Corrosion. Well, that's not going to play really well with Rampage of the Clans, is it? Want to hit our lands. Really want to hit our lands bad. Let's just play shock lands all day long, please. I hope he doesn't mill a Rampage. Okay, Depose deploy. Divination, draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just do this now. Okay. Okay, Gift of Paradise. Okay, he still has no idea what our trick is. Alright. I'm going to do this now. Just to stop it for a turn. I had Gaia's Blessing in here, but I ended up taking them out. What you got for us? Chemisters, alright. That was going to do a lot more damage when he had the thing in play, but he doesn't. Alright. Well. Not a whole lot to do now. We really need to hit a land again. Search for Escanta is totally fine. See, now he's got a land full of, or a hand full of spells. I kind of want to deploy here. See if he allows it. I want to get a counter out. No counter. Okay, perfect. Smothering Tithe, maybe? Damn, I wish I had a Negate in hand, because this is... Oh, my goodness, he let it resolve. And this is a deck that loves to... Oh, no, that's fine. I did not think that was going to stick, but when it did, I got a little bit excited. Alright, he's milling removal, so that's good. Although he put a fungal infection over, and now we've got 2/1/1s, so... Ha! Got him good! Yeah, the Esper control with the mill plan. I don't know that this is going to be an easy one at all. Guess we will find out then, won't we? Well, if he taps out, I'm going to emergency powers and hopefully draw into one. Yep, yep. He could still have absorb up. That's unfortunate. I mean, I doubt he's going to be able to tap out at this point. Yeah, he's going to flip the search. That's a problem, too. Ugh. Profane Procession. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Not much I can really do about it. Although, if we emergency powers now... Let's do it now. If he wants to counter it now, he's not going to be able to exile our creatures. Alright. Well, that is perfect. Got the Tithe and the Rampage in hand now. So now if he wants to spend mana exiling creatures, we'll be fine. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria.
Keep up the pace.
Alright. He does not have Absorb, but he does have the other one. Ping, ping. Let's Tithe. Don't have an answer for his counterspell if he has one. He doesn't. Okay, so that's good. And then I guess just pass. I mean... Fungal infection, yeah, it resolves. Your Teferi is not going to be our downfall here. It's your counterspells. We need to draw one of our own. Yep, Psychic's fine. Draw a card. I'm going to Chemisters in response. Might as well just be tapped out, let him do what he wants to do. Okay, Syncopate. That's one counterspell he's not going to be able to use against things that matter, so that's fine. He still doesn't know what our win con is. Like, he doesn't know we have Rampage, as far as I know. Untaps blue-white. The perfect lands. Chemister's here. I wouldn't mind hitting the other emergency powers. That would be nice. I'm going to Growth Spiral. Main phase. Why not? Got our Negate. That is important. Very important, in fact. So we can deploy and then Rampage with Negate at the end of their turn. I don't know that we'll be able to come out on top with that, though. We'll see what happens. I forgot I don't need to do that. I need to go ahead and attack into Teferi at least. That was uncalled for. You shut up. Alright. Don't show a Rampage. Please don't show a Rampage. Of course, he's got a million mana. He's not going to allow us to have anything here. That's unfortunate. Ixalan's Binding on the Tithe. Nope. Mission Briefing. Targeting Syncopate. For 1, 2. I could pay the 2. That's fine. 2? Sure. Alright. Please pay the 2. Thank you.
Let's skip to the good part.
Can't pay that one, can you, buddy? Smothering number 2. Unfortunate. Cleansing Nova. Maybe I shouldn't have played that land. Maybe I should have kept it. I don't know. It's hard to know. I do want to do this. Nice. Negate number 2. That's good. What's the play here? Still going after Teferi. Get him! Seal away. I mean, yeah, that's fine. It is unfortunately playing into their hand with this Rampage of the Clans. Yeah. Damn it. Fucking all the mana in the world on his end. He just doesn't have to worry about a thing now. Yeah.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Because all he has to do is keep Teferi alive, and that's his game plan. He still hasn't seen the Rampage. So I think now is when I'm going to actually just do it. I would have to use this. I would only get a couple of them out of it. Maybe not. Pass to attack. Does he attack for 1? Okay, well there's that. I'm not worried about my life total right now. I'm going to deploy in response. He did not have time to respond to that. That costs 5 to do. Revitalize is fine too. You've got it. Because now he's not going to have enough to use Profane on our guys. He's got to have exactly Negate, otherwise I kill Teferi here. Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I will only hit him for 3. I'm actually just going to use Chemisters here. Pitching the Cleansing Nova, because... Okay, that helps. Start there. That works a lot, actually. Got another seal away? Nope.
Don't make another move.
Okay. So deploy, making 2 more guys. He's only got 3 enchantments in play. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can make it work. Eldest Reborn. Yeah, I think that's fine, really. That's a weak Eldest Reborn. He doesn't realize how good it is, but okay. Draw a card. Okay, he's going to draw a card. This is not the end step yet. I'm just looking for the end step. $18 cards left. Did he hit our emergency powers? Not yet, so it's still there. Pass the damage, I'll take it. Deploy. Make the dudes. Damn. Now we're 1 mana short of this. Eh, fuck it. We gotta do it. If he negates this, then I'll just scoop it up. He wins. You got it, buddy. Yep. Control matchup. I mean, we're looking for the emergency powers. That was really what was going to win it, but I'm not sitting there beating my head against a Teferi for 20 minutes is not going to be a fun game anyway. So, yep, like I thought, control is our weakness, and of course he had exactly what he needed every time he needed it, and paid for every single Smothering Tithe trigger. And we only saw one Smothering Tithe. Well, I'm sorry, let me take that back. We saw 2 Smothering Tithes, but we only had 1 that he had to pay for. Run 4 in the deck, so that's okay. That's okay. But you can't have all good matchups. Oh, God, you definitely can't have all good hands either. That's slightly better, I guess, but definitely not much. I guess. We'll see what we can do with it. This Revitalize should draw us into another blue source. Well, will help us hopefully draw into another blue source to make that a viable card. This hand definitely doesn't do much. Hello, opponent. Yeah, we'll just pass it. If he's got Thought Erasure, he doesn't see much here. Okay, he doesn't. Got a negate. Oh, he's got something. Okay, sweet. There's our other blue source that we can't use right now, but that's fine. Jace. Cunning Castaway. I'm so confoozled. But yeah, that's going to be a problem for us, isn't it? I'm going to Chemisters here and hope they don't counter it. Or maybe hope they do counter it. He did the +1 after combat because he didn't want to have to discard. He's got a really good hand, I'm guessing. But considering he hadn't played... there's the land, okay. I'm going to negate this. I'll be fine if you did, honestly. Okay. Alright. I don't think I want to run the Tithe into an obvious counterspell. I can do it next turn with Absorb Up. So I think I'll just wait and just Growth Spiral. Holding Absorb Up as well is going to be important here. Create a 2/2 whenever one more creature does combat, draw and discard. And create 2 tokens that are copies of Jace, except they're not legendary. What's that cost to? 5? Okay. I've never actually read that card. I figure I should probably read the cards that are in standard at some point, but... I think I'm just going to Growth Spiral here. I could Chemisters pitching that island, but I'd rather just Growth Spiral. He got rid of Ixalan's Binding. That means either he has multiples or doesn't feel like he's going to need it in this matchup. He's got 5 mana? Okay. Four mana still. I could Chemisters. Yeah, we'll Chemisters. Pitching the Growth Spiral. He can counter that if he wants to. Growth Spiral wasn't going to do much for us. Perfect. Alright. So now, if he has Negate in hand... Well, we have to draw a land, but if he has Negate in hand, I can Smothering Tithe. Perfect. Pay the 2. Tithe with Absorb backup. Nope. Please, the obvious choice of spells would be the one that they cast, but, you know, that's fine. He's low on mana, so there is that. I'm kind of hoping that that means he doesn't want to pay for these much. Sweet. Well, I have nothing I can cast, so you do what you want to at your own free will. Of course, the last two matches that I'm probably going to end up recording for the video are against the Control. Although this is sort of only like a pseudo-control. It's a Zorius. I think the best controller in 3 color... Oh, nope. There it is. That's what we were looking for.
Right on schedule.
Right on schedule. Just enough to ruin my fucking day.
I'm not ready for this.
Fucking Teferi. Oh, god damn it. Now we're going to draw absolutely nothing. Son of a bitch. Whatever. Just do your thing. I can win a counter war with you at this point, but... Nah, well, maybe not. Now you're actually hitting your lands. Fucking fucking Teferi. He's the Jace the Mind Sculptor of Standard right now. Fucking irritating.
It's a matter of give and take.
No. If you've got the Negate, I'll counter that too. I'm not getting super friended out here. You've got enough card advantage as it is. Temple Garden. Pass the turn. Oh boy, here we go. Should cut the video after the victories that we had and just ignore the fact that this even has counter matchups. Is that... How many absorbs have we cast? 2? He probably doesn't think we have the third, or he may not think we have the third, I don't know. I'm sure his hand is just stacked full of stuff to do, though. I'm going to create 2 more Jaces. Maybe not.
Let's try this.
You know, I'd actually contemplated putting a couple Immortal Suns in here. That would be a really good inclusion, wouldn't it? Oath of Teferi, that's going to be a no from me, dog. You're already trying to destroy me with just Planeswalkers. Smothering Tithe. If he counters it, I'm out. Alright, we're done. I'm not going to bother. That's kind of I mean, I'm not just going to sit here and exactly the same game as before. I'm not just going to sit here and watch Teferi destroy me. I'll play one more. Hopefully this time it'll go a little bit better again. I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky 3 times. I know I got lucky on that game where the guy casted like... Or got 1 spell countered and then quit. Alright, Grumor with your Teferi avatar once again. This is a much okayer hand. It's got double blue into absorb, so that's nice. Oh, Christ. And then the first thing is Island Go. Gotta love it. Island Go. Merfolk Trickster. Oh, Merfolk. Okay. Well, Cleansing Novas are good against those. Play the Fountain. No need to Revitalize. Nothing to counter on turn 2. I will play the Fortress, and then hold open Absorb. Silvergill Numero Dos. Yep, this is definitely Merfolk. In case there was any question in mind. Miscloaked Herald. Man, this Cleansing Nova is going to be beautiful. Double Absorb is also great against the Merfolk. If he hits Forest here, he's... Okay, now he's going to try and cast that dude. That's going to be a hard counter. Just trying to survive. I actually might Tithe here and take a little bit of damage because I have the life gain in hand. Yeah, let's Tithe. They generally aren't known for their negates, and I think he's going to let me have the mana, honestly. Return to... okay. Did not see that coming. I've never seen this card cast. Alright, 3, 6, 8. Okay, perfect. I did not want to pay 2 life here. Cleansing Nova. Destroy all creatures. Got a counterspell? No, you don't. Bye. Out of my game. Next turn I can Hallowed Fountain, Gift of Paradise, hold open, absorb. Water Trap does not bother me. Like I said, Hallowed Fountain, enter it tapped. Gift of Paradise on this. Holding open, absorb mana. Pass turn. If all he does is attack with his 2/2, I'm just going to Revitalize and draw. River Herald's Boon. Is this the end? And this is on his turn, right? Wait, whose turn is it? This is pre-combat, so this is his turn. Yeah, counter this. Oh yeah, it says opponent's turn right there. Smart. Go me. Take 2. Alright, let's try the Tithe again, see what happens. Enters tapped. Still got the absorb for whatever he tries to cast. He might pay this one, yeah, okay. The Smothering Tithe thing is much better in multiples, so I'm starting to really notice that here. Another land, pass to attackers. If he doesn't do anything, I'll be Revitalizing. Alright, Revitalize away. Perfect. Now I'm going to Growth Spiral main phase because I want to get another Tithe down if possible. Or not. Well, we've officially run out of stuff to do. I don't think opponent cares about our mana at this point, though. Well, maybe he does. You got it. Take 2. I'll take another gift. Negates a turn and a half worth of damage. We're just trying to buy time. We know what our plan is here. Unfortunately, with the low mana cost of everything in that deck, Smothering Tithe is going to do absolutely nothing, so these gifts are going to be the way we end up winning, I have a feeling. Alright. Here we go. Depose deploy would be great here. Alrighty. Take 2. Counter it. I just need to gain life. I mean, I'm not countering anything else. You're playing... I'm guessing that's a land and you keep drawing them, but I could be wrong. Anything? Something? Rampage. Well, it's a card. If he starts letting us have those things, then... I don't think he's gonna. I think he's pretty well hip to the fact that we want them. I'm just going to let him hit me one more time, maybe a couple more. I want to Depose deploy at this point. I think would be great. Negate is fine. I can do that to counter anything he does to try and counter Rampage. This is just... getting irritating. Chemister speakers, fine. Pass to attackers. You know what? I'm just going to do this now. Jig is up. Oh, that's right. I can't block a creature that's not attacking. But now we can go on the offensive. Counter that. Woo! We only did it for 3. We didn't get a lot of value out of it, but damn it, ladies and gentlemen, we're ending this video on a motherfucking victory. An irritating victory at that, where it felt like we drew into a bunch of nothing. This deck needs a little more card draw, I feel. Or maybe not. Maybe it just needs better card draw. Maybe instead of the Chemisters, we should be running precognitive, but Chemisters is so good in the control matchup because do you really want to counter the first one? Or do you counter the second one, or do you not counter it at all? Anywho, that is the deck as it stands now, question mark. I still think there's some changes to be made. I just don't know what they are. Gotta figure out more ways to get... Ooh. That right there could be a good inclusion. Wait a second. Treasure artifact. Let's see what we can do here. Smothering Tithe, obviously good. Spell Swindle. Spell Swindle might be amazing in this deck. Holy crap. I didn't even think of that. That might have to replace an Absorb and maybe a Growth Spiral. Maybe Growth Spiral isn't great, but no, it really is good. That seems super strong. That might have to like change out from a Negate. Maybe... I'll have to tinker around with that, but that right there might be the answer to our question. Because if you do that... Maybe you do need the Negates and the Absorbs. And you just need to run a little bit stronger on this. Maybe I can take out another Revitalize. It did do a little work for us, but basically all Revitalize did this whole time was draw a card. That's a thought. Maybe Treasure Maps, too. I mean, that seems like a pretty obvious auto-include. Maybe Treasure Maps over Revitalize. They help smooth out your draws greatly. And then they flip over into triple treasures. That might be worth looking into. Maybe Treasure Maps over... Maybe Treasure Maps over Negate? Or maybe over Depose Deploy? Maybe drop one Depose, or... I don't know. God knows. The cards that are in here, I don't want to... Maybe Gift is not where it needs to be. Maybe over the Gifts. Or one Gift. One more Revitalize. One Growth Spiral? Could that be okay? I don't know. I'm gonna leave the list exactly as is when I put it in the video here. I actually really want someone to pick this deck up and run it and tell me what we can change about it. Because I feel like it could be decent, maybe even like tier 2, not tier 1. It's not gonna beat the ones that have been hashed out a million times over and have all the greatest cards in Standard, but I feel like it's pretty good. Hydroid Crassus as another thing that you can draw late game that's not just dead probably wouldn't be a bad inclusion. It's just an all-around great card, especially if you have a huge pool of mana like we had and you don't want to draw lands and stuff. Well, that's the deck for now. Put a little time into it. We'll see what happens, and maybe I'll bring it back a little stronger in another video. But for now, take care, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.